Tim, don't forget to look for that lost shaker of salt.
Okay, yeah, let's not talk about that. I'm not gonna talk about that. We'll just. Hey guys, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is doing fantastic today. Man, it's good to be back. I tell you, after the way life has been rolling, it's great to be back. I'm Kate. That's James. Dawson is
Hello,
not here
everybody.
today. He's not here. He's not feeling well. So, Dawson, our love and prayers go out to you. Feel better, my friend.
Yes.
And before we go any further, I just want to thank each and every one of you for the kind prayers for my brother. Of course, my dad yesterday, but definitely my brother. And he's doing well, in case anybody's wondering. He's doing well. I talked to him yesterday a little bit. He's recovering well. He's bionic like me now. He's got like plates and screws like all the way up in here, like a wrist, above the wrist, like all the way up to here. So he's bionic like me. So, but he's good. He's I'm just blessed he's okay, and I thank God every day because I saw the photo of the patrol car, and that is messed up. That car is crushed. So I praise God every day that he only walked away with injuries. So, and he's supposed to get his stitches out, I think, in a week. And he's lucky he doesn't have staples. I had to get staples for my surgeries. I'm jealous. He gets stitches. I had to get staples.
Wow.
I mean, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it doesn't hurt getting your stitches taken out. Like getting staples out generally doesn't hurt unless, well, I mean, the small ones that get stuck in your scars and stuff, those hurt. Those will hurt. But other than that, I am jealous that he got staple stitches. I'm jealous. But anyway, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I'm very humbled to know that people care enough to pray about him and pray for my family. And also thank you all for praying for my dad. And oh, hi, welcome. And my dad's doing well. It was just a little scare, but he's okay. By God's grace, God's been great. And yeah, so thank you all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful and humbled. So just know that. I'm very grateful. Very much so. Okay, so James, you ready for your review?
I'm ready as I'll ever be. So
okay, let's rock
tonight,
let's go.
Tonight on the Fab Forum.
I'll make it big.
Okay. Tonight on the Fab Forum, it's just a regular show tonight, just a call-in show. And I'm thinking I'm all pumped and ready that I might call in tonight.
Oh,
and I'm gonna pose the big question tonight. If you ever need an extra co-host, I'd love to co-host with you guys.
Do it. That's an opportunity. Do it.
I might have to do that. Okay, I can say it now. It's easy. But when I actually go to do it, am I going to be nervous? Am I going to be shy to say it?
What?
I don't know.
What? You don't think I get nervous up here? I get nervous all the time. Y'all just don't see it.
Maybe I can do it. I'll think about it, but I have to think about my questions when I want to ask my Beatles question. But I already know what my song request is going to be, a Paul McCartney song called "Sing the Changes." I love that song. They don't play that one enough on the Beatles channel, so I'm going to get that one. I love that bass line. Dum 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 da 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 dum da 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 dum. I love that song. And the drums are great in that song too. It's amazing. Yeah, so, and as you all know, Friday's the big Beatles day. The Beatles Anthology box set comes out. Anthology 4. Woohoo!
Michael, yeah, he was here earlier.
But I am so happy about that. I'm excited for that, but I can't afford the box set. But I might just get my sister might get me the single one, the 2-disc of Anthology 4, because that's what I want. Because that's going to have some unreleased stuff we never heard before. So I'm excited about that. And my depression is still kicking my butt, but I'm still doing what I love to do. I keep going. I keep trucking every day. My stomach's getting a little better from my pills because it was a side effect that made me sick. So I scheduled my stream for Sunday, so hopefully I'm back in action. But it doesn't stop me from doing the things I love to do. So I
That's
love you
right.
guys, and I love being here. And Tim, I'm
Amen. Amen.
glad you're here. And Tim, don't give up on anything in your life.
Yeah, Tim, we're glad you're here, and I'm glad you're still here, living and breathing. I'm always praying for you. I'm glad you're
Yeah,
here.
and don't get rid of your Facebook, because I love giving you those motivational
No, hey,
good
I
mornings
like to
every
check
day.
on you. I like to know how you're
Stay
doing.
there. Stay on Facebook, because we love having you there, and I
And
love
also,
talking
I
to
like
you
to
every
check that
day.
you post Bible verses on your Facebook, because you know me, I'm a woman of faith, so I
Yeah.
like to get Bible verses. So
Yes,
doing
I
that.
like his Bible verses he
Very
sends me
helpful.
too.
It's
And
very
hello
helping.
to the new person in the chat. If that's one of my friends that I know from Discord, welcome in.
Okay, who we have? We got some people coming in. Hello, Pete Turl,
Hello,
2016.
Peter. Welcome in.
Welcome. I'm Kate. That's James.
Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome in, people.
Wow, we got people coming in. This is like awesome.
Wow.
Look at this.
This is amazing.
Oh, this is cool.
If you're all music lovers, you're in for a
Cool.
treat
I
today,
like
because
that.
we're
I
going to
like
talk
it.
about some good
Cool.
stuff.
No, this is cool. I like it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. Welcome to our nightmare.
Oh, I forgot to put the stuff backstage. Oh, I got to put that in the private chat. I almost forgot about that.
Oh, don't worry about it.
I got it.
Okay. Well, so are we good? Are you going to do the...
Oh, yes, thing? I got to do the thingy thing. Hold on. Let me get myself organized here first. Let me get this back here.
Mr. Michael Nolan.
Michael Nolan's in the house.
Sorry I'm late. I had to put up a short announcing my special, thank you, James, Pink Floyd episode tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Brother, am I shameless or what? Well, I'm hoping that StreamYard treats you well. And guys, this is my friend Michael Nolan here on YouTube. If you go to his channel, Michael Nolan, The Bottom Line, he's great. He knows his stuff. Okay, I'm not kidding. I'm there to support him every single time. He and his wife and I get along so well. It's not even funny. Yeah, well, we do. Yeah, I think sometimes it's a curse for him too.
And Michael, the next time I do my next Beatles roundtable, I'm hoping this time you'll be on the panel with us. Because last time you were busy, but hope this time you'll be with us.
Also, if you guys are huge Beatles fans and Elvis fans, my co-host James right here, he's your guy.
Mm-hmm.
You can talk about anything Beatles, anything Paul McCartney, anything in that area to Elvis, he's your guy.
And I do a stream on Sunday as well. So you see my username there?
Every Sunday.
That's what the link to my YouTube is as well. Just type in that name and you'll get me.
Just look at Michael Nolan, The Bottom Line, and James here. They're great people. We're family. We're all very close. We've been friends for a good while now, and we're family. So, but they're great people.
And now, before I forget,
I tell you what, Michael. I tell Michael every day, every time I see him, he reminds me of my music history professor, and it's true. You know, I used to take a lot of history of music classes. You know, back when I was at community college, and he reminds me of my history professor, who's not censored. My professor was censored, but he. But when Michael's a very passionate person, so he's very passionate with what he talks about, what he does. Same thing for James, he's passionate. So if you guys just love to hang out with us music dorks, just feel free to subscribe to them. They're just awesome people.
Oh yes,
we are dorks, and it's gonna be dorky here in a minute, guys. So just find me a minute.
And now back to our regular scheduled program.
No. Once I got my bachelor's, I sold all my calculators. I threw out all my pencils. I kept most of my notes from journalism classes, but school does not. No. Maybe at your channel, but not here. Put your pencils away, people.
Yes. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And Michael's blushing. Yeah. Probably not blushing last time. That's for sure.
All right, I have to do my thingy. Here we go. And now, back to our regular scheduled program. Ding!
Ding! Oh, where's Dawson? Oh, ding! Okay.
Ding. Yeah, we need his ding. I'm so used to his
Okay.
ding after I do mine. A ring a ding ding.
All right. So before we talk about a Modern West and Kevin Costner on Modern West, which you were telling me you had no idea he's ding. Thank you. Somebody said ding in the chat.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
that.
Ding.
Mhm.
James said he had no idea that Kevin Costner could sing, and yeah, I'm the late bloomer to listen to Modern West, and I'll explain to that in a minute. It's like I know who like Mr. Kevin Costner is. It's like yeah, I know who he is. I just didn't know he was a musician, so I'm just a little slow in that department. So I'm sorry, people. Very, very sorry. But it's not gonna stop. But it's not gonna. School's out forever. Dun, dun. Sorry, Alice Cooper can't help it. But seriously, it's just like, but it's not gonna stop me from reviewing anything by the band by any means. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a second. It has come to my attention that Sir Rod Stewart has added a second show in Colorado.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna be performing 2 nights at Red Rocks. And that's where I'm like, oh, that's opportunity. I'm like, oh, I'm like, I saw him back in Vegas. I had a blast. I know Michael's wife can't stand his voice. Love you, Kimberly. Doesn't matter. I still love you, sister. But I told myself I have to go back. You know what, Michael? I've never been. The closest I ever been to Red Rocks was when I bought tickets to see Alice Cooper and Marilyn Manson with Marilyn Manson. But then my plans changed, so I had to sell the tickets. And I told myself back in Vegas, when I went to Vegas back in March, I gotta see Rod Stewart again. He did not perform 2 songs. The show was great. Oh my gosh, the show was excellent. I was just by myself. I was just singing along, I was having a blast. I had good seats. James even saw the videos I sent him. He said I had good seats. And what was I gonna say? Yeah, and he didn't perform. Oh, what was it? He didn't perform Hot Legs, and he didn't perform Rhythm of My Heart. Those 2. It's stunning. There's a really good restaurant practically next door to Red Rocks, which I actually been to. It's really cool. I had Thanksgiving dinner there a couple eons ago, like 1990. Oofa.
Wow.
It's been a while. But it's good. It had good food. But anyway, and Ross there would be a perfect excuse to go to Red Rocks. I told myself if I were to make it back to see Chris Angel and Alice Cooper, which I'm still trying so hard. I'm trying so hard. You have no idea, people, how much I'm trying to get to that. Oh, movie blues at Red Rocks. Kimberly will sit down and watch that hour. You know what? I have on vinyl, Live at Red Rocks, Bad Company. That was the first record I bought from AGK, James. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. It's on red vinyl. What a great record that is! It's like fiery red, and it's a live concert. It feels like I'm listening to Bad Company live, and Bad Company is one of my favorite bands. It's one of my favorite bands.
One of my favorite concerts that I saw only on VHS was U2 live at Red Rocks, and that's one of the best live versions of Sunday but Bloody Sunday. When he waves the flag.
Right on. U2's great. I like them too.
They're they do the song Bad.
And so I told myself, look, it's like I want to go back. Because I was singing my heart out to almost every single song he was performing, and 2, I want to hear those 2 songs I didn't hear. So I want to go back. Please, I just want to have a reason to sing like an idiot. That's probably the only reason I would go back.
And you should go.
I want to go. I enjoyed it. He's a great showman. He's a great performer. I just had a blast watching him in Vegas. I'm staying by myself. My posse, they're not concert people, so I'm all by myself, which is fine. I make my own sunshine.
Now, for you new people that just popped in today, this is what Kate does. When she sees something, she's a born button pusher. This is her.
Yeah.
Oh, I pre-ordered. Oh, I pushed the button.
Yeah, I have this habit.
Yes, under blood red sky. That's right. Yep.
I have this habit where we're talking about like an album that's to be released, and I have this habit of pressing the pre-order button every time I'm looking at the article live. I'm just like that, and he goes up there. She goes pre-order,
And one
pre-order.
time she was in Target and she bought the Bon Jovi's new album,
What?
Forever, and she said, allegedly it went in my bag and my credit card came out from the little leprechaun. So I'm like, yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Oh, hear me out. In Target, they're Target leprechauns. Okay, Target leprechauns.
Kate, admit the truth. You wanted the album. You're excited it was there. It was on sale and you bought it. We know the truth, don't we, guys?
No
Don't
comment.
listen to Kate with the leprechaun story because we know it's true that she wanted that album so bad she had to buy it.
It was fine. It was like it was sitting pretty on the shelf. Fan Bon Jovi. So sue me. Okay. Anyway, you guys look at Red Rocks. Tickets are on sale for Sir Rod Stewart, and people out there. I know you've done the same thing. So yeah. So there. And I know James would do the same thing too.
Are you going to tell us the price of the tickets?
No, I haven't looked yet. I'm trying to see. After all the anxiety I've been enduring these past few days, I say not yet. Don't look yet.
Maybe you'll get
But
more anxiety if you're off the Richter scale with the prices.
My birthday's on January 19th. I'm thinking about maybe asking tickets for my birthday.
But you know what? I'm going to tell you guys something. I was watching something from my Wizard of Oz box set last night, When the Lion Roars. It's a 6-hour thing about MGM and how the studio got all the movies out and talked about all the movie stars. I still have part 2 to watch again. But you know what? It said back in those days, in the 30s and 40s, you could go to a club or a restaurant. You could get a steak dinner for 75 cents. Now you got to pay through the bloody nose to get one.
Oh man, even like movies were cheap back then. Yeah, Gear Jam.
Hey, Gear Jam.
Oh, good to see you, sir. How
Can you imagine
doing?
that? 75 cents for a steak dinner.
Let's just see how cheap concert tickets were. Like,
you could go for 25 cents to a movie.
I know. But anyway, and not babbling is that there isn't any word on who will be performing our Stampede. They're taking their sweet time. I'm glad, Gear Jam. Glad you're doing well. It's good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Are you nervous that they're not going to have a good lineup this year?
Performing our Stampede yet. I gave them a list. I keep pestering them. They quit answering me. It's like, I love the Stampede, but the lineup this year just... I'm like, oh, gosh. The only reason I even went to the Stampede is because my step-niece, Adeline, step-nieces, she asked me to go with her. And went, okay. $19.85, $20 will fill your gas tank and buy a pizza and a case of beer. Right?
Well, now that's a good price. That's a good price there, Gear Jam. But now you have to pay $45 for a freaking steak dinner. It's like, but 75 cents in the 1930s and 40s. Wow, that's good. If we could go back to that time, we could probably go $5 for a concert if we lived back in that era.
Our handles on here. Yeah, I know the feeling, Tim. I don't know why YouTube does that, buddy. No idea.
I don't know what YouTube's doing, but anyway, it's hard to tell who's who anymore.
I know more about our Stampede lineup. I'll be back on it to tell you guys. I'm still waiting to see what Cheyenne, Wyoming does, because I know Frontier Days are going through a list of artists and stuff, and they're better than us. I mean, there's no doubt. I mean, they always have been better than us. But it'd be nice to go back up there. I almost bought, what was it last year? I just couldn't do it because of schedule conflict. Brooks and Dunn were up there last year, and Brooks and Dunn. I mean, they're a staple in my family, and I've seen them live down here in our Stampede before a couple times. And before I could even get the tickets, I realized, no, I can't go anyway because, life happens. So I'm kind of hoping maybe Brooks and Dunn could come back down here for my sanity, and I could just scoot and boogie down here. That'd be great. Some real country music people, not the floozy country. Well, I mean floozy country. And what I mean by floozy country, I mean like pop, like electronic pop country. It's like that's not country. My kind of country is like, you got your Brooks and Dunn, you got your Garth Brooks, like all those guys. Those guys are
Mm-hmm.
my country. Blake Shelton's my country. I've seen him live. Big and Rich. They're supposed to be back next year. And I am like, oh, hey, yeah. And they've been at our Stampede a couple times. I see them just about every time they're down here. So I like to see them again. Big and Rich are fun. I love them. They're a hoot. They do a really good cover of You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. It's a true
Oh,
country
wow.
jammer. Not kidding. It's all country. There's nothing rock on it. There's country. I working with Jim as a moderator for your wonderful show. He's a very tribal. Thank you, you butt kisser. Okay, let's see here.
So, for all you Americans out there, a week from tomorrow, you'll all be chowing down on turkey and pumpkin pie.
Okay, get your hands up. He's the managing moderator. All right, Gear Jim, you're up. And but yeah, so we're doing that. Another word is that Friday, Aerosmith will be dropping that EP with Young Blood. Finally. I've been listening to. You're welcome. You're welcome. I've been listening to the both versions of My Angel. And the country version has Steve Martin. We covered that. So, yeah, this was a curse when I found out about it, is that there is a Target exclusive of that EP. Which means that I'm going to have a good excuse to go to Target this weekend to take a look.
I say, if it drops Friday, you go Friday because that thing's going to sell out fast.
I know, but Aerosmith and Youngblood's EP will have exclusive Target edition, and I'm like, well, I do need some more Aerosmith in my collection, and I do. It's like, man, I love Aerosmith. Been an Aerosmith fan since I was 6 actually, and Youngblood, I'm actually really enjoying his music. He's actually a very distinguished artist. His cover of Changes by Ozzy Osbourne. So I have plans to review that for my blog on Friday as well. And speaking of country, let's talk about Modern West now that I'm done blabbing about this. So last year, to my knowledge, if anyone wants to correct me, please do. More knowledge, more power. Mr. Kevin Costner and his band Modern West released the song Find Your Way. This was last year. Yeah, I've been so slow on this. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. It happens. It's like I don't plan on it. It just happens. And James, you were telling me backstage that you had no idea that Mr. Kevin Costner could sing.
Well, you sent me other things of him, but his voice sounds so different. It's not like his talking voice. You don't even know it's him. I thought his voice was dubbed.
You thought his voice was dubbed?
It sounds so different from what we know when he talks.
Yeah, well, he's what I would call a jack of all trades, I would think, because Mr. Kevin Costner, he just like, to my knowledge from what I've seen so far, is that. Well, that's why you're saying in the chat. That's why you're saying in the chat, sir.
I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, and it did.
Right now. No offense, that's a great movie, but no offense. It's a great movie. They're just taking that word out of proportion. It's a good movie. But yeah, he's a guy of many talents. So I found out, and it's really interesting, to hear him sing. I just learned about earlier this year, and I'm like, and how long have you been? I'm like, and how long have you been performing as an artist? I'm like, I learned about the year. And I'm like, geez, I'm slow. Like, geez. But what'd you think of the song?
It was good.
I thought it was Find Your Way. I thought, personally for me, very encouraging. Mr. Costner's voice is very encouraging, and that's what the world needs right now, is a lot of encouragement. And this song really helped me through with my brother, even with my dad yesterday. I mean, that song, I just played Find Your Way multiple times. I've been playing a lot of good music lately too. But yeah, it's a great tune. It's very meaningful. It's supposed to give hope, and that's what they're hoping. Well, obviously that's what they're hoping. And yeah, I hope it does. I really think that people can find peace and and calm with whatever's going on in your life. Calm within the madness. Calm within Michael's wrath and chat. To a lot of things. Just saying. But I like it, And what do you think about the instrumentation? I thought it was lovely.
Everything was good, but I like the acoustic guitar the most.
You like the acoustic guitar the most?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a fan of the acoustic guitar as well. I like acoustic music in general, and just hearing that acoustic guitar is beautiful. Very beautiful.
I think that song would have just worked with just an acoustic and no backing.
Really? How so? You tell.
I don't know. It just I just wanted to hear only the acoustic. I think the acoustic and his vocals would have been perfect just on its own. Just like Paul McCartney when he does Yesterday. You want to hear that acoustic and the vocals. That would have been beautiful, just like that.
Yeah. You have a valid point. My friend. And it's just nice to hear encouraging music, especially during times like these. And it's just nice to know there's people out there who actually give a flying hoo-ha about other people, and that's nice. And it gives me hope that I'm not the only one trying to help people. And I'm like, that's actually a really good feeling. And speaking of Mr. Costner, before we get back to that, well, no, let's talk about what's your rating for the song?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
What?
Well,
a 5?
Yeah, because the instrumentation, I just thought it would have been better with just acoustic and vocals.
Okay, that's fair. I'm gonna give it probably a solid 10 out of 10, only just because I found so much peace within it, and just because when my brother got hurt, I did fight off an anxiety attack. So, just hearing a song like that while I'm trying to fight off my worrying mind, that it helps. Finding something positive during those rough times really does help with the mind. That's not me.
No, it's my phone, but my mom has it upstairs.
Okay. Well,
I ain't answering
it.
Modern
West in general, they're a great band. They're straight up country. They're not floozy country like I was talking about. They're just straight up country, and I like straight up country, and that's what the Stampede needs: straight up country. No floozy rap, no floozy pop country. We need country. They would fit perfectly at our Stampede if it happened. They would. Guarantee it. And of course I'll be there too. Of course I would. But yeah, if you guys haven't listened to it, look up Kevin Costner and Modern West song "Find Your Way." It's a great song. It's supposed to help people. They actually share that song to help with shelter. I think it's Shelter Box USA, and also for hurricane relief, which I think is great, personally. And yeah, I'm a huge fan of organizations helping others as well during times of need. I'm a huge fan of that as well, and I think what the band is doing is fabulous. So yeah.
Well, I got to bring something up right now, which we're going to bring up again when Jorgen's here, and I was shocked because I was on Thrifty Tim's channel yesterday, co-hosting with him, and we had Jorgen up with us. We do this every Tuesday afternoon, and Jorgen was showing us some 45s he got, and Kate, you're going to be shocked at what I'm about to tell you. He says the only good song in the whole Grease movie is the title track. He says all the others are stupid and cheesy. I said, what? Not even Olivia Newton-John's Hopelessly Devoted to You, Grease Lightning, Summer Nights? He says, no, it's all garbage. So the only good song in there is Grease. Can you believe that?
Oh.
We're gonna have to get him today.
I'm
when he
sorry. No,
comes in.
the whole Grease soundtrack's phenomenal. No, here's that Rod Stewart album that I want.
That's like no. That's like hopelessly
no,
devoted to you.
Rod
I
Stewart
almost threw
album.
I almost threw my water across the room. Yeah, but I said, what? That's the only 45 he got. He said, that's the only song that's good in the whole film. I'm like, you know how popular all these songs are? I said, hopelessly devoted to you, Summer Nights, Grease Lightning, It's Raining on Prom Night, all those songs. What's wrong with you?
Hopelessly devoted to you.
Or You're the One That I Want. I mean, how could you not love that?
Okay, in other news too, Mr. Kevin Costner, guess where he was on Sunday? And I had no idea. No back-a-lacka idea that he was
Where
there.
was he?
At the Denver Broncos game.
He was.
But yeah, he was at the pregame and stuff. And the only way I knew about it is because I saw on social media after we beat the Chiefs. And I'm going like, yeah, he was at the Broncos, and it turns out that he's a fan of the Broncos. Good, maybe it'll strike you more, hopefully. And so it's cool to see him there. I'm like, and I remember seeing a picture of Mr. Kevin Costner now at Empire Field, and I immediately texted my brother. Go, yeah, it's like, check this out. And he thought that was the coolest thing. Then next thing you know, I'm texting my dad going, guess who? I'm like, well, guess who's at the Broncos game?
Imagine you could have been sitting right next to Kevin at the game.
It's an hour away. You know how expensive those tickets are anyway? Like, good gosh. I mean, when I first moved here, the very first Broncos, I went to one Broncos game. It's when I first moved here. And so I actually got to. What?
We have another hater. I think that saying Grease is the only good song on the Grease soundtrack is over. Praising the soundtrack a bit, James. Not a fan of Grease. And then he says here, Grease Lightning just struck me. Well, Zeb, hello.
Keep striking. Hey, Zeb, good to see you, sir. But yeah, but I saw John Elway's quarterback. I saw all those guys, like in the John Elway era. That was the game I went to. And we beat the Browns. So it was cool. So I actually got to see John Elway play football. And then I used to go all the time to Broncos training camp all the time. And I have a couple of autographs from like the old school players and stuff. It was like good times. But yeah, he was at the Broncos game, and I'm like texting my family in the group chat, going, "You never guess who was at the Broncos game."
Wow, Kevin Costner.
Cool though. He was cool though. Yeah, I know. It was only an hour away from me. I'm like,
imagine you could have been there.
Though. But yeah, he actually just posted on Instagram earlier today of his dog Bobby. The Broncos gave Bobby like a squeaky football toy.
Aww.
And poor Mr. Costner, poor guy. It's squeaky, that squeak. I mean, Gatsby has the same squeak. I'm like, oh my, I totally get it. And
so that the Broncos win, Kevin Costner get happy.
Yeah, we won. I'm assuming he's happy. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I'm assuming he looked happy, according to the picture.
Oh, that's good.
And I'm assuming he looked good though. He's taking care of himself. And yeah, and under the captions with
Rockin' Robin
with the Broncos football. Jorgen, Rockin' Robin, I'm in the hospital. You're what?
Oh no.
Oh girl. I'm sorry. Well, that's sorry.
Well, you're gonna need to have surgery because they have to take your appendix out. If that thing bursts, you're in trouble, man. Oh my God.
Yeah, thank God.
We keep you sane, Michael?
Yeah, so anyway, and he said in the captions on the Instagram post, like, this has been going on for 3 days, and it's a picture of Bobby just spying on the football. And when I'm like watching that video, I thought of my sister's dog Gatsby, and I'm like, she's the same way. I'm like, yes, I know the pain. And like, I mean, the other day while I was working, I heard a squeak like that. And I'm like, okay, where's that stupid pig? Like, so I had to take the pig away from her. I'm like, okay, you're done. I'm trying to type here. You're done. You're done. Well, thank you, Michael. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You're done, Gabby. You're done. Go play with your ball or something. You're done. It was funny though. Like he was a happy dog. I mean, I know, like, hey, Dwayne, good to see you, sir.
Hey,
But I
Dwayne,
do
what's
know
up, man?
when dog like bites on that squeaky toy, like very loud. I mean, the squeak is loud and it's annoying. They're happy. But when I'm typing, I have to like swap that toy for a ball or something. Cause
Just be lucky if you're not sleeping in it early in the morning and you're squeaky, squeaky, squeaky.
I'm just blessed that Waffles isn't a squeaky toy dog. I'm like,
Because that would be freaking annoying if you wake up in the morning, you don't have to get up for work or anything, and then squeak, squeak, squeak. It's like, okay, can you wait till a later hour, please? I'm trying to sleep, damn it.
yeah, but no, she's a good sleeper though. All right, let's move along. But anyway, Modern West, check them out. See what it's all about, people. They're a great band. I'm hoping to catch them live someday. That'd be great. All right, let's talk about Welcome to Rockville.
Oh, yeah.
So apparently, Welcome to Rockville has 160 bands for next year to perform, and there's only one act I would see. And James is just shaking his head like, no.
But there's other good bands in there. You want to stay for the whole thing.
I'm sorry. When there's Alice Cooper in the lineup, I'll just go see Alice Cooper. I'm sorry.
Hey, if the tickets are up the wazoo, I mean, you're going to have to stay for the whole bloody thing.
Well, we'll see if I can get the full. Well, I'm sorry, okay? I have loyalty to hang on to. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm very loyal. I'm a very, very loyal Alice Cooper fan.
So does it give the list of who's there?
Yeah, they have the whole list. I'm trying to find the whole list here. I wrote the story on it, too.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So here we go. Got it. So you have Guns N' Roses, Godsmack, Alice Cooper, who should be headlining, Black Label Society, Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening, Buck Cherry, Fozzy. Then you got Foo Fighters, Offspring. Okay, I'll take that back. I might go see the Offspring now that I think about it. The Warning. Then you got.
Hold on, we got a thing here. I'm going to see the Sheepdogs live next year, a great band from here in Canada who are keeping the classic rock sound alive, various 1970s sounding. Ooh, I never heard the Sheepdogs before.
Then you got My Chemical Romance, Rise Against, Old Time Low. I know. You got Death Punch. No idea who. That's a good band name though. In the Flames are good. That's All That Remains. Yeah, I mean, this is like a sick lineup. I mean, you got Tom Morello, you got Hollywood Undead. That's a good one. Breaking Benjamin, Lamb of God, Flyleaf. Yeah, they're good. A Day to Remember, Yellow Card. And I love Yellow Card. Great band. Sleeping with Sirens, Under Oath, good band. Ice Nine Kills, great. Ice Nine Kills is a horror band, kind of like Coop just about. And then got some of these bands. Locals are so darn hard to read. Then you got one of my favorite bands, Simple Plan and Switchfoot. You got Plain White Tees. They're still here. They're still alive. Huh. Thy Art is Murder. That's a good band, by the way. In Metalheads, look up Thy Art is Murder. Great band. Great band. Zach Sabbath, Suicidal Tendencies. That's a good band. We got Carcass, good band. Death Angel, good band. Cal Decapitation, good band. Avatar, great band. Psycho Stick, good band. Galactic Empire, good band. Architects, good band. Make Them Suffer, good band. Wolves at the Gate, great band. And then Mayday Parade, Story of the Year. I don't know. Seven Dust, great band. Static X, fantastic band. Drowning Pool, great band. I'm trying to see if I know any of these guys. Bad Flowers, good one. It's Kind of like Michael Bethlower, Dead Poet Society, great band. I'll say this is so. I know. It's like, why is he? I'm like looking at the list. I'm going, why is Coop number 3? He needs to be up. He needs to be up. Like, hello. Like, Guns N' Roses would be great. Put Coop at 1. Like, come on. It's Sepultura out there. Good. Cold Chamber's good. Hatebreed's good. Demon Hunter's good. Bloodywood's really good. Infected Rain's really good. For those that don't know, I also review metal albums. Body Snatcher's a good band. But yeah, so Guns N' Roses, Godsmack. You got Alice Cooper. You got Black Label Society. Okay, well, why don't we just do like Alice Cooper, Guns N' Roses? You know, then you got Godsmack. I mean, to be fair, Coop said on his radio show that he doesn't care if he starts or not. He doesn't care. But I'm like, oh, you meant that Comic-Con? I know Coop does a lot of Comic-Cons. I've never been to a Comic-Con. Never. I would like to. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, he's Dwayne, he's great on his radio show. He's fun. I listen to him just about every night. Just about every night. And great. He's a cool guy. It's like he's just fun to listen to. It's fun listening to babble. He's a good babbler. It's funny. But yeah, I'm jealous. I am jealous. I've never been to a Comic-Con. I would like to, because that would be kind of a cool experience.
I'd like to go to one of those too.
I know. Sorry, I have to check this out.
Maybe one day we'll meet up and we'll go together, and we'll meet Alice Cooper.
Yeah, I'll be down. I know that. Who else does Comic-Cons? Mickey Dolenz does Comic-Cons. I would like Comic-Cons. I'd like to meet him. Meet the only monkey. Yeah.
Oh, I remember Mythbusters. I remember that show, Dwayne.
That's good. My sister T is a huge fan of that Mythbusters. I can't.
Offstage character. What is Alice Cooper like in real life? Like, as a normal person, what's he like?
Probably the coolest being on Earth. I mean, seriously, I'm not just saying that. I'm like, people see a character on stage, but when he's off stage, he's probably the most laid back person I ever listened to on the radio. He's funny. He and his wife are really good people. I mean, really, really good people. I'm not just saying that.
He's very friendly and down to earth. Well, that's what I figured he might be.
Yeah, that's why he's on his radio. I mean, what you hear on the radio is what you see is what you get. You know, and he's funny, he's kind. He could be unhinged sometimes, which it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind being unhinged. It makes it more humorous.
Mm-hmm.
But he's cool. You would like him, James. You would like him.
I know I would. And we'd probably spend an hour talking about the Beatles. Because he loves the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, he was friends with the Beatles.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to hang out with him and talk to him about the Beatles.
Oh, you should hear some of the stories he has of the Beatles. Okay, guys. He's been telling stories about he and John Lennon were best friends. He and Paul McCartney are best friends.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. So according to Loudwire, they have this poll coming up called Better Ozzy Osbourne Decade, 1980s versus 2000s. So according to Loudwire, in a rock and roll Hall of Fame career, there are typically a lot of highs. For late Ozzy Osbourne, Loudwire pitting two of the best decades of his solo career against each other and giving people the chance to tell us which one was better. That's a debate, the center of the week's Chuck's Fight Club on the Loudwire Nights radio show. So there's a debate going on. Fresh off his split with Black Sabbath, Ozzy Osbourne kicked off his solo career with 1980s Wizard of Oz, great album. The 80s also gave people Diary of a Madman, Bark the Moon, The Ultimate Sin, and No Rest for the Wicked. Those albums yielded such standouts as Crazy Train, Flying High Again, Bark the Moon, Shot in the Dark, Miracle Mile, among others. Yeah, we're laughing, Michael. We're laughing. I'm laughing from the inside. You haven't noticed. Then let's fast forward to the 2000s, a decade that kicked off with 2001's Down to Earth and yielded the Undercover and Black Rain albums as well. Ozzy was well established as a solo artist at this point, hitting his groove with such standouts as Gets Me Through, I'm Just a Dreamer. I don't want to stop. And a stellar cover of the Beatles, In My Life, and the collaborative recording of Changes with his daughter, Kelly.
His version of In My Life made me cry.
That's awesome. Chuck's Fight Club battles. Livewire Nights host Chuck Armstrong will introduce the matchup at Monday's show, 8 p.m. hour. Individual arguments will be made for both eras on Tuesday and Wednesday while you continue to rank each. On Friday, the votes will be tallied. Oh, you can vote? Can you vote? All right, so my question for you guys is, what was the best era for a solo Ozzy? 80s or 2000s?
I say the 80s. That's when they had all the hits and stuff.
Yeah, but to be fair, I thought, Ozzy in the 2000s was just...
I didn't really hear much of his 2000 stuff. I only know the 80s more. So I'm going to have to go with the 80s because that's what I know.
Michael, I need your expertise, please.
Seb, if you're still here, what's your choice? The 80s for Ozzy
what do y'all
or the
think?
2000s?
Opinions. We need some opinions on this. I think, just me, I could email Alice Cooper this to see if he can. I like to hear us articulate 80s. Oh, you say 80s? Okay, we got two 80s.
Yep, two 80s. Me and I don't know how to pronounce your name, but
with patient number 9, I feel Ozzy went on a high note for sure. So, but Michael, would you say that like his solo career was better in the 2000s or in the 80s? I'm kind of debating back and forth. I mean, there isn't a doubt in my little mind, that whatchamacallit, that the 80s did bring solid, and I agree, Ape Cat, to 80s for sure, without doubt, sure, no doubt. It's like Shot in the Dark, just great stuff, but when Ozzy like released his solo albums like in the 2000s, he really hit another mark in my opinion. I mean, like See on the Other Side. I guess I go for 2000s, but it would be a close call. Yeah, see, that's where I'm debating. I'm in between, Michael. I'm in between because it's like I love 80s music. I do. I love 80s music. I like 80s rock. I like 80s pop rock. You name it. I like 80s ballads. Of course I do.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Kate, I think I know who Dave would pick. Dave would go with the 80s because he said Blizzard of Oz changed his life for good reasons. It helped him get through.
Oh, yeah. And think of the albums, like Blizzard of Oz. I mean, come on. And Bark the Moon. I mean, those two, in my opinion, are probably his best ones. In my opinion, I mean, Blizzard of Oz. Oh, my gosh. I mean, what a record.
So I know he'd go with the 80s, Ozzy. But why is they skipping out the 90s?
In the 2000s, and he really brought really good music, soul music in the 2000s. I mean, he did a great cover of what was that song? He covered that song. I can't remember that song, but who played it once on his radio? But he played it good, and I've been listening to his covers album. Actually, my blog about it. He covered some pretty sweet songs. He actually covered what did he cover that I liked on the album? Mississippi Queen. Yeah, he covered Mississippi Queen. Mississippi Queen.
He can hit those high notes.
Oh yeah, Mississippi Queen. Yeah, he can.
Wow. What's this? Okay.
I'll be more interactive if I have a 4-month-old Doberman in my lap who doesn't like
competing with a keyboard.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Team Doberman. Oh,
Oh my God!
I can
Dang.
totally relate to that. Waffles. My dog Waffles, she's a miniature Australian Shepherd. I can totally relate with you, Gear Jam, because it's like my dog, Waffles. She's a miniature Australian Shepherd, 5 years old, and she either sleeps on my lap or sleeps on my stomach sometimes while I'm listening to Coop. And every time she sleeps on me, I can't move. I'm like this, like on my bed, like this, like I can't move. It's just like sleeping like right here, and I'm like, I can't move. I can't reach Twitter. Like, oh man, he's playing my favorite song. I can't do anything because she's on me sleeping and she's snoring, and she looks so adorable. It's like how rude of me if I were to wake her up so I could just how rude of me would that be? Patient number 9. When Ozzy released that album, I thought it was a great move. I was so thrilled that he did that. Really, I am, and the reason why I was thrilled that he did release Patient number 9 is because he was out to out to show the naysayers he's capable of many things,
Mm-hmm.
and he was. As far as I'm concerned, oh geez, see if I can say this without crying like a 2-year-old. What I can say is that he went down as a hero, in my opinion. He did. Ozzy Osbourne went down as a hero. Leading up to the Back to the Beginning show, he's a hero. I can't explain it, and he wanted to prove to people that he can still perform while he was still alive, and he proved it. And I was just so proud of him for doing that. Just so proud of him for doing it. And, my mom has Parkinson's, and watching him trying to get out of that chair, gosh, talk about. If ham was $1 a pound, that puppy would be worth $35. But she's priceless to me and my wife. Dogs are family. Waffles came to me when I really needed
a friend.
I just lost Smokey, and I was lonely. I was depressed, and here comes this dog who's just scared of everything. So I decided.
And then you lost Journey.
Oh, Senior Journey. It's been a year already too without Journey. It's already been a year. And I miss Journey. He was a great dog. He became my friend too when I lost Smokey. But the 2 dogs here, Gatsby and Waffles, they're great dogs. Very blessed to have them. And
then you have Dude,
and
your
dogs
cat.
are family.
And you have Dude.
They're not my cats. They tell me what to do, but they're not my cats. Yeah. Dogs are cheap therapy that help your body to release. Yeah, it's so true. It is. It's true. I was at physical therapy last month. I'm still in that. Almost done with it though. And I know my physical therapist was telling me they're trying to get like therapy puppies, a program where therapy dogs or puppies will go in the area and work with patients. I would love that. Holding a puppy
cool.
while being tortured. Well, that's why I call physical therapy torture.
Well, my cat Joey, he's my therapy.
Yeah, but it's cool. But it was really cool is that the place that I go to, because it's assigned like a hospital, is that they actually have actual therapy.
That's a good thing.
Waffles is great therapy. With everything I have with my brother, my dog Waffles, she's just right there. She just knows. I can tell you what she does. She'll jump on my bed where I'm at, and she'll just allow me to hug her and just hug her. And she'll just stand there and just lean into me. It's kind of like her telling me, like, it's okay, Mom. It's okay, Mom. I'm right here, Mom. I'm okay, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
And, animals are blessings. And I don't think people give dogs enough credit. I don't think people give cats enough credit. She was much part of families, and he was. As far as I'm concerned, dogs And by the way, I'm sorry, Michael. I know how horrible that is. As far as I'm concerned, animals are kids. I mean, I don't have any kids, and Waffles is close to the kids I'll ever have. And I'm okay with that. Seriously, I'd be perfectly fine if I was in a relationship and our kids are just animals. I'd be okay with that. Whoever that is, whoever the guy is or whatever, but I'll be okay with that. It's fine. I love being an aunt. I'm fine with that. But animals are kids, and life is so boring without them. It is. It's dull. It's boring. Waffles is like, what did I call Waffles the other day? What did I call her the other day? Richard Simmons 2.0 because she has more energy than me. Oh my gosh. She's like Richard Simmons 2.0. And that's why I called her because she says, what, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm like, slow down, wild child. Cease. Ceasefire. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, ceasefire. Ceasefire.
Jorgen.
So Jorgen, I heard that there was only one song on the Grease soundtrack you like.
Yep, the Grease song. Grease is the word, but the whole album's great. How could you not like all the Grease songs? Come on.
I'd like to know why, though. I'm just curious. Seriously, I'm not here to bash you or anything. I'm just curious.
Yeah, tell us, anyway, Jorgen, what is it you don't like?
As Ozzy Osbourne, I'm in between 80s and 2000s. Now, before I talk about Kiss, I'm going to make this perfectly clear. So, Michael, listen up. Okay? If anybody actually did their homework about Kiss when they quit performing, they said they quit touring. They didn't say they quit performing live. They just quit wearing the makeup, quit wearing the outfits, okay? So when I talk about it, just know they only mentioned quitting touring, not quitting the whole thing in general, which is great. Mm-hmm. And speaking of Kiss, they just rocked Viva Las Vegas. And I'm going to talk about that. And the greatest thing they did, too, was honor the late Ace Frehley. And I tell you what, it was so good to see all 4 of those guys back on stage. I am serious, guys. I'm like, on Saturday night, okay, I'm watching movies on Saturday night. And Jane, which we'll talk about in a minute, too. And
okay, because I was about to ask you that, too.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll get to that. And I tell you what, it was so good to see all 4 of them back on stage. And
here we go. Hold on.
And so, and to be clear, this landlocked event was to celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Kiss Army, which is this gigantic fan base, and that I'm very blessed to. Yeah, of course you could hear. Yeah, Black Kisser. And anyway, and so. And I tell you what, I'm really glad that Eric Singer showed up because it would not have been complete on that stage without Eric Singer. I'm serious. It's none of my business of what happened. None of my business. But I'm really glad that Eric Singer was there. It just really completed because I got to see the band that I've seen a couple of times. Not naming the number. And for my soul. And but it was great because I'm like watching the live video. So I was pausing my movies on Saturday watching it. And I see all 4 of them on stage. I just went, there's my band. Gosh, I miss those guys. And I do. I miss them. They just they're fun. Being in that Kiss crowd was fun. And anyway. So Kiss unplugged in for their second unmasked set during the Kiss Cruise Landlocked event in Vegas this past weekend. As an added bonus, former guitarist Bruce Kulick, great artist, made a guest appearance. As previously reported by Consequence.Nick, Dr. Rick, thank you for your presence support. I appreciate you. Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Tommy Thayer, Eric Singer, performed an acoustic unmasked set on Friday. The group paid tribute to the late Ace Frehley during the gig, running through an 11-song set. Kiss then took the stage the following night once again without makeup for the electric set that was also built for the Sin City event, which is, again, like I just said, a celebration to the 50th anniversary of the Kiss Army. Aside from Love Her All I Can, which was repeated, the band played a different 16-song setlist on Saturday with faster and heavier numbers like opener Deuce, Frehley's classic Cold Gin, Detroit Rock City, Shout It Out Loud, and other staple cuts from the Kiss catalog. Yeah, the hit centric set closed with an appearance by guitarist Bruce Kulick, the band's axeman from 1984 through 1996, for one of two songs. We got Lick It Up, and then I Want to Rock and Roll All Night. Kulick's participation is an encouraging development after he wasn't blah 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 blah. We're down, dodging that. Blah 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 blah. I'm dodging that. That's negative. That's negativity. I'm not about negative. I'm all positive. I'm dodging that. I'm dodging that with everything I have. People think blah blah blah. All right, so Kiss Unmasked Electric Set goes as follows. They opened up with Deuce, Take Me. Yeah, that's a deep cut too, by the way. It is a deep cut, Take Me. Hotter Than Hell. They call me Dr. Love. They call me Dr. It's a good song. Got to Choose, Watching You. One of my personal favorite songs, Cold Gin. As a matter of fact, Cold Gin was the first song I ever heard from Kiss. How about that? That's why it's my favorite. And then Love It. I want to hear it loud. I love it loud. Yes, I do. Love Her All I Can. Let Me Go. Rock and Roll. Black Diamond with Eric Singer performing. Then you got Detroit Rock City. Shout It Out Loud. Your favorite.
Yeah. Shout it out loud.
Shout it. Detroit Rock City. That's right. Yeah. Lick It Up with Bruce Kulick. That's a great one. Lick It Up. And you got Rock and Roll All Night with Bruce Kulick.
Now, want to rock and roll all night. And party with Michael and his Mrs. Toast Cookies.
No, we do not. Careful, James. Careful.
What's with the Three Stooges jokes going on in the chat here?
Well, it's fine with Detroit Rock City. What's funny is that actually Alice Cooper had Detroit Rock City playing right after he left the stage on right after his performance on the Freaks on Parade tour. It was hilarious too. It was probably the most funniest thing I've ever seen. It's like Coop just said thank you to the crowd. Listen to my new album Road, which is a great album. And he leaves, and the minute he leaves that stage, I'm like, Detroit Rock City by Kiss plays right after Alice Cooper left the stage, and I'm like, I'm just saying, I have my notebook, I have my pencil, my pen, and I'm going, that's badass. And that was badass in my opinion. I'm like, that's, bravo. That's, so every time I think, I know like Detroit Rock City is a sad song because of the meaning behind it, but I've heard it live so many times. Yeah, not giving the number, but it's just like every time I hear it, I'm just like, it's like I get like blasted back into like going to the concerts because I like remember, like that Kiss curtain there, and then I remember hearing the announcer, and then the curtain drops and the pyro goes off, and next thing you know, there they are, and I'm like, every single time, I'm like that. It's just like it's just one of those things. It's just like so magic. It's like when I first saw Kids, the very first time was back in 2010 up in Cheyenne, Wyoming. They showed up to Cheyenne, Wyoming Frontier Days, which they done before, and every time we went to Cheyenne, they got out there. I'm only like 56 miles away. And I remember the very first time I went to see them, it was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, it was everything I hoped it would be. And I told myself, oh, I'm coming back. Oh, I'm coming back. And I really like that drummer. And I knew who Eric was. It's like I grew up listening to Eric, like drum for Alice Cooper and a whole bunch of other bands, respectfully. And so I was like, oh, cool. There's Eric. I'm like, oh, cool. And so it was just really cool to see like this band just before. I mean, and the Kiss Army in general is a huge fan base. And what I mean by a huge fan base, I mean it's like, oh my gosh, just like a big family. See, I can see now. I can see why Kimberly wants to ditch Michael in Vegas. I can see why now.
I can see that too. Yeah, I see it.
I don't blame you. Just don't leave him with me. That'll kill my vibe. Don't leave him with me. I won't be responsible for his neckness. But it's just I'm very blessed that I got to witness Kiss, and it's just they're just one of those bands that really defined a lot of things. And, I don't know about a lot of you, but for me, their music really helped me through a lot of times, and I owe them a lot for that. I do, and Kiss and I, we do have something in common, which actually caused me to actually have a good connection with it. Is that I spent my whole life people tell me I'm not good enough, and they've been through that too, and so know that there's a band who felt the way that I felt, or I used to.
I hear you.
Exactly, they get it. I'm like, well, somebody gets them. Like,
we are somebody. We are different. So we're not all the.
They get it. And who's laughing now? Like 50 years later, who's laughing now? And so it's I'm blessed with that. I'm blessed knowing that there's a band who actually understood where I'm coming from, and a band that they're just fabulous. And I miss them. I do, but I'm very blessed that there's Alice Cooper and a whole bunch of others that are still out there performing. But it was just really cool to see like the band back on that stage. It just felt like more familiar for me. I'm like, I remember just going like, there's my band. I'm like, there's the guys. Like,
but besides you, Kate, I get a more fuzzy feeling, and I feel it stronger with Kiss because I was there when they first started out in the 70s.
Oh, really?
I was a kid growing up in the 70s with Kiss. And I remember my cousin, Glenn, he loved Ace Frehley. Ace was his favorite. And for Halloween, he dressed up like Ace. And I remember listening to the 45s of I Want to Rock and Roll All Night, Shout It Out Loud. I remember all that back in the day. And I grew up in the 70s, so I remember when Kiss started out. I remember that terrible Kiss movie they did on TV.
That's not terrible.
And I remember I watched a few Kiss live concerts on YouTube that Dave sent me a couple of years back. And I always remember every 5 seconds, Gene's like playing his bass. He's like, he's always sticking his tongue out.
Speaking of Gene, oh my gosh. Shout out to whoever recorded the Q&A session. Oh my gosh. I just almost peed myself laughing. I'm serious too. I say this. I'll tell you guys this, okay? So, and of course it was Eric that made me almost pee my pants. Thank you, Eric. It was funny. I was my pants laughing. I'm like, I was just laughing. I'm trying to work and pops on the timeline. I'm like, huh. Eric and Gene, I'm like, look at the snaggies. I almost pissed myself. So, pardon me, I'm like, my friendship, but it's true, I did. So basically what it was Eric was answering the question, and he's saying, oh, Gene's easy to work with, and Gene's sitting next to him, and next thing you know, Gene's trying to bribe Eric. So, Gene takes out like a dollar bill, hands at Eric like that, and then Eric looks at the dollar bill, and he goes, that's it? And then he's like, oh, that's for Benjamin Franklin. Next thing you know, Gene opens up his coat and brings out a wad of cash, like a brick of cash. And then Eric, I lost my, this is where I lost my, And then Eric goes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm just like, Link goes like, that's what I'm talking about. I just lost my shit right there. I'm just like over here going like, it's like I can't with you guys. I was like, I can't take you guys seriously. I'm sorry, I can't take you guys seriously. And the reason I was laughing so hard at that was because Eric goes like, that's what I'm talking about. That was me. That was actually me. That was actually what I said when I won the $47 on the slot machine. Seriously, it's like I made
Hey, 45. How you doing?
45 RPM. How are you doing? Good to see you. I remember being at the slot machine, and then I made to the what was it? It was which slot machine was it? The firework one, not the hen one. The firework one. And I remember, okay, so boom, hit the button, and next thing you know, I went boom, jackpot round. Now I'm going.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Show me the money. I did that too. I'm like sitting here going, show me the money. Show me the money. So it's like his response just matched what I went through. You guys just had to see me do that because I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Just show me the money. Show me the money.
Well, I remember once, Kate, I was in this place called Casino Rama. It's a casino in Ontario. And this little old lady had 4 slot machines going at the same time. And she hit the jackpot on all 4 right then and there. And I watched her. She's like, I won.
Oh, it was funny. It was fun because, it was like, I'm just sitting there, I had dated myself, so I just stayed at the Strat all day, and which I don't recommend visiting people. I mean, the view up there is gorgeous. I mean, I spent forever up there looking at the nature. I'm a dork for nature, but yeah, and it's just like, boom, jackpot. I'm going, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Show me the money.
Yeehaw. That's it, baby.
Yeehaw.
So now I'm excited to know what movies you watched.
In a second. But anyway, it just made me very happy that the band actually came back. I'm really glad that Eric showed up too, because it's like I was getting worried about that because it was just went quiet for a while. I'm like sitting going, I don't know what's going on. I'm not even gonna ask what's going on. It's not my business. I hope he's okay. I really do hope he's okay because it wouldn't be. And it's true. Hey, Zara. And it's true. Oh, well, thank you, 45 RPM. It's good to be back. Good to see you, too. It's good to see you, too. And, and so it's just like, it's just so knowing like that he's back in, I'm like, I was about to lose my P's and Q's because I was really worried. It's like the only reason I worry is because, I seen Kiss a couple times. And Eric was there at every single one, so I'm like, man, it's like I love the band, but no Eric. I'm like, no bueno, just no bueno. But he showed up, and I'm like, bueno, okay, we're good. So, but it turned out everything turned out well in my opinion. I saw the videos and stuff. I'm gonna be writing about it for my blog later today. Get that published tomorrow. No, I got a story on the Alice Cooper band to publish. They reunited for the what do you call it, Christmas pudding. It's a cool thing. I wrote all about it. You guys will just have to check out my blog. But anyway, and shout out to the guys of Kiss. I miss you guys. It was great seeing you guys again. It felt like old times in my opinion. A lot of nostalgicness in my opinion. It was just great. It's just I had like great times at those concerts, and it was just fun. It's just the whole Kiss Army fan base is just fun.
I never got to see them live, but hey, I still love the music anyway.
And and it's just I was just happy to see everybody look great. Everybody's been taking care of themselves, and it's just fun.
I was at a slot machine once when it accused me of twisting its arm. Okay.
Well, yeah, you're a cheater. What do you expect? Cheater. Cheater. Well, James wants to know about
Interesting.
movie. what movies I watched this weekend. Before
Yes.
I get to that, I have some movie news for y'all.
Oh.
There's a rumor around that there will be a Black Phone 3. There's a rumor
Better
going
be
around.
better. It better be better than the second one.
Now, as I emphasized before on my previous streams, people, that help me to help you. No, I don't need your help. You're good. You don't know.
Oh, I know what he's quoting from the Tom Cruise movie. Show me the money.
Let me help you. Yeah, that's what I said to the slot machine. Show me the money. Yeah, seriously, I'm sitting there. I'm going, show me the money. I was by myself. I was making my own sunshine. I was perfectly happy, people. It doesn't take much for me to dork out and make my own sunshine. I'll give you that. I'm a simple girl. I like simple things. I can make my own sunshine. Thank you. Anyway, and yeah. So yeah, Black Phone 3, and I hope to goodness that if there is a Black Phone 3, that they follow Ethan Hawke's idea, which is
Hey, Royce.
Royce. But hi, Royce. Thank you for your presence and support. I appreciate you. Which is that the origin of the grabber will be explained, and why the grabber kidnapped those kids and killed them. I want to know the why. There's something behind that, which has not been explained, and that's what Ethan Hawke wants to know, and that's what I want to know as well. I want to know why. So if there's a Black Phone 3,
Thanks for being here, Kat.
Take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. God bless you. And as to why. So I'd like to know the why. I do. I really want to know. Guys, Ethan Hawke, yeah, I mean, when you think of the grabber, oh my gosh. I mean, Chase, even you said that scene where he's on ice skates, though. You said that.
That was the only scene I liked. The whole movie didn't thrill me at all.
Well, I broke it down for you, but I don't think it made much sense.
I like the first one better. The second one just didn't do anything.
No, I like the second one because it goes back to the first one. It kind of explains more and all that jazz.
Oh, and by the way, your Wicked Part 2 came out and it got bad reviews.
Well, that's their. Well, James, I don't go by reviews, people.
But I saw the preview and it has Dorothy in it and the Wizard of Oz. And they're going down the yellow brick road. It looks really good.
Don't tell me.
Well, I saw the preview. I figured that's where it was going to go with it. So what's your movies you watched? I'm excited to know.
Oh, this weekend, the movies I watched. The first one was Face Off with John Travolta, Nicolas Cage, and even Alice Cooper. Even Alice Cooper talked about that movie. He even talked about that movie. He said that what he said on his radio show, because he does like movie music madness where Alice Cooper picks a song from a certain movie soundtrack and plays it. Yes, I pay attention. Thank you very much. Something. Anyway, 10 Years Gone's a good song, by the way. And anyway,
ow.
I'll keep blabbering. And so I kept that in mind what Alice said and what you were talking about, James. So with that in mind, it was on Tubi. So, and whoever's liking my streams, God bless you. We appreciate it. Thank you, Michael, for your support.
Oh, ow! Stupid chair. There we go.
And I thought it was fantastic. I thought the storyline was good, and what I really liked was the fight scenes. I thought the fight scenes in Face Off was fantastic. I'm a dork for fight scenes, like whether it's like Western fight scenes, like the gun scenes in Horizon, which I don't understand why people didn't like it. Thank you very much.
And Nicolas Cage is a bad guy. He's always good as a bad guy. And then when the tables turn, it's John Travolta.
Yeah, you have to watch the movie. Oh, what was that one that Nick Cage is in? Long Legs. he freaks me out. Oh, he did such a good job to a point where I'm like, yeesh. But
I'm going to take my face off. I like when he says that line. I'm going to take my face off.
And then when they switch, I thought both actors did a great job of portraying each other. I was very impressed. I felt sad though. I felt sad with how things were, like how the families were involved though. I felt sad for that part. I'm like, of course. I'm like sitting there going, of course, drag your family and kids in. Sure, of course.
Oh, by the way, Royce, Rockin' Robin's in the hospital with appendicitis. If you didn't know.
Yeah, see her prayers for she's sick. And then, but yeah, I thought it was well done. Okay, well, got a short video, but I liked it. I thought it was a fun film. I like action movies. I do.
I saw it in the theater.
Yeah. But it was good. The only part that made me feel a little nauseous is watching them swap the faces. Lord help me. I'm like, it reminds me of Ed Gein. I'm like that Monsters Ed Gein on Netflix. I'm like, it's
you're welcome, Royce.
I felt like I was going to get sick, to be honest with you. I'm like, good gosh. Then, but other than that, I thought it was great. I'm going to give that one 10 out of 10. It was well done, well played. Both actresses did a great job portraying each other. That fight scene at the end, though, at the church, the boat, everything in that fight scene was just fantastic. And then, what else? Anyway, and what was the other one I watched? I can't remember. Do you remember?
No. I know you told me on Messenger when we talked, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh,
I don't remember
3 Days to Kill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 3 Days to Kill.
Kevin Costner.
You just said the magic word. You just said the magic word. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And my thought, I remember, it's like I'm playing catch up on some movies, and I'm like 3 Days to Kill. I was like, have I it's like that. And I watched it. I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen this one, but it's a good action flick. I gotta kick out the ringtone, the phone ringtone. I thought that was hilarious. The I don't care. I thought it was pretty funny. What? Show it. I know what you have. Show it.
3 Days to Kill. I have the movie, and this has an extended cut of the film too.
Oh yeah.
Yep. The theatrical is 117 minutes, and the extended is 122 minutes. So you always go with the director's cut. The extended cuts are always better.
Yeah, no, that I was just saying, like,
hey, Dragon, how you doing?
Hey, Divine Dragon, good to see you. Oh, you're a blessing, Divine Dragon. Blessing, you're a blessing. And I was gonna say, I like the fact that the character made amends with his wife and daughter. I really seriously, I'm glad. It's like he had what was it, brain cancer? Yeah, it was exposed to his lungs and stuff. And I'm like, and he's trying to make amends with his wife and daughter before it's too late. I'm like, I like that. I'm a fan of kind of storylines like that. I'm like, that's good. And James, the I don't care, that ringtone. I don't care.
I love it.
It's great acting by Mr. Costner. It's like every time it goes off, his character's like I'm just laughing at that. I'm just like, it's just fun. With great respect, I think it would be funnier if it was like the Spice Girls, or maybe Mbop Hansen.
Or tell me what you want, what you really, really want. But if it's a Mbop song, forget it.
What?
I hate Mbop.
Oh, that was a funny attack. But So, what's your theory for the ending?
I haven't watched it in a while. I have to watch it again.
Well, watch it again. Let me know what your theory is for the ending. I already came up with a theory, but I'll save it for you when you watch it. So, but yeah, but I have a theory for the ending. I'll just say it. I think it's just I come with so many theories. People tell me 5 theories for Screen 7, not theories for Black Phone. I have so many theories. It's just one of those things that happens, you know. It's just when you can't sleep at night, your DJ's off the radio. What do? You come up with theories because I'm all by myself. So what do? Theories.
All by yourself.
By myself. Don't wanna be anyway. And yeah, I know you keep it lively, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
And anyway, what I was gonna say, yeah. So my theory is that he holds on to the medicine, and he'll use it when he needs to. I think his character got what he wanted. He got the wife. He got his beautiful daughter, and I think he would keep the medicine, and he'll use it when he needs to.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to. I'm like, I sure hope he stays around for his family. I mean, let's put it this way: if the script was flipped, and if I was in his position, I had a handsome husband and a beautiful daughter, and I had the medicine in my hand, and if I was in that position, yes, I would take the medicine so I can buy myself a good couple more months to be with my family. Yes.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
a family-oriented person, so. Oh, you too. Blessings.
That's all I
Blessings
want
to
is
you too.
good health.
Blessings. Like, good health is all we can hope for, you know. And but anyway, that's what I would do. I would take the medicine. If you're meant to be alive for like maybe like 4 or 5 months, so I could spend time with my handsome husband and my beautiful daughter, which I'm just paraphrasing here, people. Then yes, I would in a heartbeat. I'm a family-oriented person. I'm a cycle of 7 people, so it's like I love family, everything about family. Yes, I would do that.
And you see who was in that movie? Johnny Depp's ex, Amber Heard.
Oh, yeah, I saw her. Yeah. No, I saw, was it the football player, Josh Allen's wife? She plays the daughter.
That's Haley Steinfeld, who plays the daughter. I know who she is. She's also in a movie that I know, True Grit.
Yeah, that's Josh Allen's wife from the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah? Here, let me get another movie that I love with Haley Steinfeld in it.
No, she's a talented actress.
Sugar,
she did a really good job in that movie as well. I thought she did really well. She's a great actress. I've seen her in a couple other movies prior. I'm going to probably give that one 10 out of 10 for sure. I kind of just forgot about it. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm like watching it. Like I think it was within the first 5 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I know it's one. Okay, I'm like, oh yeah, duh, Caitlin, duh.
In the most delightful way.
Don't answer that.
I'm paraphrasing Mary Poppins. All right, so I got a couple of things to show you here because I have 2 other movies I recommend to you all. So first of all, we have Matt Damon and Josh Brolin and Jeff Bridges and Haley Steinfeld, written for the screen and directed by Joel and Ethan Coen. This is a remake of the John Wayne film, and I think this one's even better than that one. So we have True Grit, and there's Haley Steinfeld. I love this movie.
By the way.
And now I have 2 kind of spiritual films here to show you that I think I highly recommend them. And I love this first one here. This is it's got based on the worldwide bestseller. So we have Sam Worthington, Octavia Spencer, and Tim McGraw. The Shack.
Yes.
I love this movie. Made me cry. Makes you think, hey, God is there for you always.
Amen.
I love this. And this other film here is called To Save a Life. When I first saw this film, when I was working at Blockbuster, I couldn't wait for a previously viewed one of this. I had to buy it. I said, I love this film. I recommend it to a lot of people, and everybody loved it. So let me give you the synopsis of the film. It says here, Jake is the most popular kid in school and has a
Yeah.
promising future, but his world is rocked when tragedy
We're sure,
strikes his
Jorgen.
childhood best friend. Now Jake is forced to ask, could I have saved him? With help from a few new friends, he embarks on a journey to save a life of purpose, uh, knocking down the sacred social barriers of high school life and befriending a loner, Johnny Garcia. But when Johnny's life spirals out of control, will Jake have what it takes to stop him from the tragic end? Can one person really make a difference? This movie is so good. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, another movie I recommend. I'm gonna go small now.
Yes, she has,
Another movie.
Jorgen. You
Yeah,
made me big
she
again.
is. She's also a musician. She's also an
Yeah.
artist. She is.
And she
Jorgen
plays guitar in that movie
is
Begin
correct.
Again, which
She's
I
really
have
good at what
too.
she does too. What are you doing?
What?
Anyway, no, I thought it was my laptop. Anyway, what I was gonna
Oh,
say, a movie that I recommend for you, James, is called I Can Only Imagine. It stars like Dennis Quaid. It has Dennis Quaid in it. It's based off from the Christian band Mercy Me.
mm-hmm.
And I saw it in theaters, and I thought that was just a great film. It's about the story of the lead singer of the band, and Dennis Quaid is actually plays the father, and he
Ah.
does a really good job playing the father, in my opinion. I can only imagine, and supposedly I heard there's I Can Only Imagine too, and I'm like, I wonder how that's gonna work out. So I am curious about that for that, but I highly recommend it if you haven't seen it, James. It's really good.
And I hope when they make Black Phone 3, I hope it's in grabber vision. When you go in there,
Well,
he
so
comes and grabs
when
you.
we talk about grabber vision, I think the vision, hot cap for Black Phone 3 is that he wanted to portray. I'm trying to think here. That's why my eyes are up here. He mentioned in the article that he wants to play the grabber, but in hell, because obviously the grabber goes to hell. Yeah, but
And so did Jason and
yeah.
Freddy.
So Jason, yeah,
They're ripping off.
but
They're writing.
hey, hold up. But the reason for that is that everything comes into play as to why the grabber, killed those kids and all that stuff. Why he did all those kids. In the second one, it introduces the audience to where it originated at first, which was at that camp.
Mm-hmm.
And so all those killings, like at the beginning, was like all the previous killings that were leading up to the first one. And so, yes, I would like to. I disagree. You know what? I disagree with you, 45 RPM. I differ. I highly differ on this. Because one, it left me hanging. Okay? It left me hanging because I wanted to know more about the grabber. And two did that. I wanted to understand more about it. I wanted to understand, a lot of things. And there's still a lot of things I still want to know. So I'm hoping with the third one that more information about the grabber will be available. I thought the sequel was fine. Oh, and the only reason I say that is because it really backed up. It kind of explained more into the history of the whole ordeal of the grabber. It explained more of it, and I thought a sequel was needed. To be perfectly honest with you, what I did think is that what I thought about, the grabber's coming back. It was totally different than what I thought it was going to be. So technically speaking, he's dead, but he's also like, I guess you could say like maybe like a demon.
I have to agree, 45. I have to agree. The original was good. The second one was not so good. And the way it ended, it didn't give you another sequel coming. It's like, that's the end of it. He's gone. He's dead. That's it. Leave it
No,
at
he's
that.
coming back. He's not done yet. No, he's not done yet. Hollywood. You don't need
I will only go to see it
No,
and have
I need to
blood on it.
understand more. I want to know the why. I want to know why it is. Why does he kill the kids? I want to know why. Did something happen in his childhood? Was he bullied? Was he, a bunch of stuff?
And while you're
I
sitting
want
there
to
in your
know.
seat, when the
I want to
grabber
know.
comes in the scenes, a guy dressed as the grabber comes into the theater and grabs people in their seats and makes them throw their popcorn all over the place. That would be cool.
I want to know. Just like how I want to know if Hayes and Miracle ever get back together on the horizon. Seriously, I'm still going, make it work, make it work.
But 45, they ripped off Freddy Krueger,
Sure, I
like the
am.
Nightmare on Elm Street,
For
like with the
that.
flipping and all the in the air stuff. I'm like, this is too Freddy Krueger. Come on.
Yeah, but it's brilliant though.
And I dozed off during the movie because it dragged a little bit.
No, but it was brilliant though because if you paid attention,
well, I paid attention, but it just didn't do anything for me.
Well, for me, it worked for me.
He's made an impression, so he makes a suggestion. What the hell are you going on about, Michael?
Hey, where'd you go? Rah, 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 rah.
That's
no, I thought it was
song.
good. It's not stupid, it's smart.
It's just not a good song. I like Lady Gaga, but that rah, 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 that's like, come on.
Yes, rah, 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 Gaga, ooh la la, think about the romance. What? It's a cute song. I want your love and a lover's revenge. You and me can write a bad romance. You had me there! Exclamation point. Well, keep your exclamation point down. The one you just see that.
So it starts tomorrow. It starts Friday. You get the big Wicked Part 2.
My sister's gonna be here for Thanksgiving, so I'm thinking that's what we're gonna go see.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You're off to see The Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Ever since the first one, I feel like my whole childhood has been a lie.
Why?
I've been lied to my whole childhood. I'm like,
it's just another perspective of the Wizard of Oz story. I mean, I still love the original.
I feel like I've been lied to. Seriously.
It's just a made-up story, a different story of the Wizard of Oz.
Well, we never know. I feel like I've been lied to, but I had no idea that Jeff Goldblum could sing. I didn't know that. Oh my God, he can sing.
It's a good movie, but it doesn't hold a candle to Judy Garland in The Wizard of Oz.
No.
That's still a classic in my eyes, and that's my favorite.
It's okay, Michael. I'm barely paying attention to you. Don't worry. She says, I pay attention, Michael. My mind's everywhere. But yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna go see that. I know there are a couple movies next year. Okay, so remember, I saw this. Do you remember when we talked about Scream? I only smacked my hand because I'm duh. Remember I told you about that character Stu?
Uh-huh.
He always said he will come back. My theory. So for my music blog and behind movie blogs, and this is one of my theories. My theory is Stu said he will come back.
But isn't he already dead?
This is all allegedly. He was never declared dead. He was never declared dead. Billy was. Stu wasn't. My theory is that he is one of the he will be one of the ghost faces. I'm calling it. I'm also calling that Neff Campbell and Courtney Cox Arquette. They're also one of the two. I'm calling it.
Maybe.
The last Scream movie, my theory was almost right, but they just flipped it over, and I'm like, I was like this close too. I was this close. So I'm good. I'm good at thinking of theories, people. I could go on all day with theories. But we'll see. And I know 2026 has some potential for some really good stuff going on. So it's be interesting to see what happens. But anyway, people, I think we're gonna probably skedaddle.
All right. I will give you the outro. All right, here we go. Me. And in the end, the love you make is equal to the love you make. Yeehaw!
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And we're gonna head out. Yeah, we'll see you later. Mike, I'll be at your stream tonight. I'm pretty sure I will. But anyway, thank you guys for joining. I got things to do. I got time to do some projects. So we are out here. I love you guys. Thank you guys again for your love and support. Many people I know you guys have great hearts. So I love you guys very much with all my heart. I thank you.
And we'll be back to do it all for you again on Friday.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so we'll see you guys later. Be good. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Kick some butt. Keep rocking in the free world. Keep punching at life. Yeah. And the rest of you guys, see you guys at Michael's.
All right.
You rock too. All right. Be good. Let's try to be good. I should talk. But we're out here. We're out. We could get this to end.